What does the Spring Boot application annotation do in Spring Boot? Imagine you're building a web application and want to get it running quickly without fussing over every little detail. That's where Spring Boot comes in, making back-end development smoother. Today, we're focusing on a special annotation that plays a big role in this process. When you see the Spring Boot application annotation in a Spring Boot project, it's doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Think of it as a shortcut that combines 3 important annotations into one simple package. This makes setting up your application much easier and faster. First, it includes an annotation called Spring Boot configuration. This tells Spring Boot that your main class is where the configuration starts. It's like the blueprint for your application's setup. Next, it has enable auto configuration. This is a magic feature that automatically configures your app based on the libraries you include. For example, if you add a library for web development, it will set up an embedded web server for you. Lastly, it contains component scan. This tells Spring Boot to look for components like controllers, services, and repositories in the same package as your main class and its subpackages. It finds and registers these parts so your app can use them without extra work. Using Spring Boot application on your main class is very common. It looks like this. Spring Boot application. Public class my application. Public static void main string args. Spring application run my application class args. When you run this, Spring Boot starts your application, sets up all the necessary configurations, and scans 4 components automatically. This means you don't have to write a lot of boilerplate code or manually register beans. It's a big time saver and helps you focus on building your backend logic, APIs, and database interactions. This annotation is especially helpful in Spring Boot starter projects. These projects are designed to get you up and running quickly by following conventions and automating setup. Without Spring Boot application, you'd have to manually add each configuration annotation, which can be tedious. It's like having a smart assistant that handles the setup so you can concentrate on writing your code. In short, Spring Boot application marks the main class as the starting point of your application. It activates auto configuration, which sets up your app based on the dependencies you add. It also enables component scanning, so Spring Boot can find all your controllers, services, and repositories automatically. This makes developing backend services with Spring Boot faster, easier, and less prone to errors.